Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Hello, weekend. It is upon us. Super Bowl weekend. Look out.
Make sure you walk through your door today and go, That's what you got to do every Friday. Walk right through your door and, I don't care if it's people on the couch. You let them know that you're there to have a little fun.
I hear you. Whoop it up this weekend. That's what you need to do. Have a little fun. Cut loose. Virginia's over there. She's been tending to a sick kid, and she might spend her weekend ill.
I'm fighting it. I am a fighter. I don't give in easy. I just booked a IV. They're coming to my house. They're going to bring an IV on a stick.
Put up that good fight.
I don't believe in relinquishing.
Dude, you're a witch. Make some kind of secret potion. Heal that ass.
Yeah.
I will put a voodoo hex on myself.
She'll be fine, but don't worry. Monday I'll have the fucking flu. I kind of have permanent low-grade flu all the time anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm always run down.
Right.
Perma-flu?
It's always there.
Perma-flu, yeah. It's usually enough to get through, but now you've got steroid flu coming at me.
This is like the kid flu. There are so many kids right now that have this. Denny's wife, was saying half the kids in schools right now are like sick. I know like 10 different kids that have flu. Rocco being one of them.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. I would think that Florida would be one of those states that might be exempt from the flu because we don't have the severe temperature swaths like what they've had up north where it's, one day hot, cold, and they kind of go back and forth from one day to the next. It's freezing one day. And then I saw they had some temperatures this week that were up in like the 60s and 70s, and now it's back into like the 30s. And, I think that's the kind of stuff that really just jacks with you.
Yeah, it does.
But we got our whole ecosystem getting all weird. We got iguanas.
What?
I was going somewhere with that, and I kind of blanked out. I kind of did
It's
what
huh?
you did yesterday.
Did you forget where you were?
I did. I was going to say, we're breathing in all this iguana shit. We're not normally breathing in. Yeah, I should have not. Yeah, it was fucking terrible. Terrible radio.
So, yeah, hopefully you can dodge that, Virginia, but the only way you might get stuck this weekend is with a needle, huh?
Well, I'm already booking it. They're coming to my house today to give me IV bags, and I'm going to rest tonight, and I'm going to try to get better for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So no Super Bowl boom boom.
No, your girl might be on the sofa just chilling.
Okay.
She's on the bench.
Yeah, they said right now through 41 states in America, there's over 20 million cases of the flu. And you can't sleep on the flu. Listen to this, 250,000 hospitalizations and 11,000 deaths.
Damn.
So far this season. And why do we not have the constant ticker going up? Remember the ticker of death we had during COVID? And
You're
they
right.
were talking so much about every death that happened, and we had a kill count on that. And you got 11,000 deaths this season from the flu, and that's the first I've seen that figure. Like, we don't. I feel like we talked about COVID too much, and we don't talk about the flu enough.
You are correct.
Oh, dude, the flu can knock your dick in the dirt. I mean, someone I think emailed or you said it. When you have the flu, there's moments where you can't get off of the couch or your bed to go piss.
Yeah.
You're right.
You have no energy.
It's the aches and pains and like just your body hurts from the flu.
They said that they're seeing a 30% increase to ER visits. So you might expect some company if you go.
Look, I know I'm going to sound like conspiracy Carl over here. I told you all about that fog that's worldwide, and some people
I sent Kevin the fog TikTok link, and it did not make the show.
Well, the only reason why I say
I
something,
don't think I remember it. What was it?
There's a weird fog all over the world, but it's not a normal type of fog. And
It's a flu fog.
That's what some people think. It almost looks as if
I
it's
don't remember seeing that.
It's a hologram fog. It looks like it's man-made. And that's what the conspiracy is. And people are wiping off the fog with their car going, this isn't normal, guys. This is not what fog does. And it's odd because me and Denny's have been seeing a lot of weird fog lately.
I text it to you, Kev. It's a video, and it's all about this Florida fog that contains bacteria, pathogens, and things that are known to make you sick.
Some people think it's got...
I don't know. I'm not seeing that.
You didn't get the
send it?
text?
I don't think so. No.
That's weird.
No.
All right,
I
I'll
think they
resend
may
it.
have sent it to me.
Maybe the fog got the text.
Yeah.
The fog stopped my text?
Now, I don't know if any of this is true, but it is weird that there's been an increase of the flu, and then there's this weird fog all over the place.
Yeah.
It's probably
It's
nothing.
just, I mean, it's a conspiracy, but it's
Yes.
out there, and you know they can genetically modify the weather now, and biochemical warfare is real, so who's to say they're not trying to kill us with this fog of the flu?
And people were really kind of trying to tie it into the drones. The drones are putting the fog out. I mean, it's some conspiracy theory shit we're talking about.
So is that what they're thinking is causing the flu? Is that the conspiracy theory?
Yes, they think the fog, this weird fog, worldwide, not only Florida, is causing people to just be kind of sick. It makes you very lethargic. They say you don't want to do anything for 2 or 3 days. It's like a mini flu, and a lot of people are having it, and they don't know why they're feeling so bad. And
This would be some Dr. Evil kind of stuff then.
Yes,
where he's
it
just
would.
unleashing something menacing on the whole world. We need like James Bond or Austin Powers or somebody to find out who this person is.
well, then you go, why? What's the end goal of that though? Why would you want to get people sick with the fog? What would be the evil plan? There's got to be attached
Well, if
to
we got
money.
11,000 deaths, maybe they're trying to thin the population herd.
Damn.
Dog, they are so here.
It's got to be Bill Gates. Bill Gates is doing it.
I think it's the aliens.
You think it's aliens?
I think Bill Gates is an alien.
Look, that's a theory that aliens are amongst us walking around in human form, but they're aliens. Again, I know I sound a little crazy.
Yeah.
We didn't do Weird and Whatever last night. So
Okay. All right, yeah. This
He's
is,
going to do it now, whether you like it or not.
It's a clearinghouse kind of thing.
well, I'm always on the microphone. Oh, you got TikTok, blah, blah, blah. And I'm over watching crazy fog videos on TikTok. It got me.
Yeah. Honestly, it's probably what makes the most sense. It's Bill Gates. It's doing it. And it's him versus Elon Musk, because Elon Musk wants to increase the population levels. Bill Gates has talked kind of candidly about how he thinks we have too many people. And I think that Elon Musk is trying to seed a whole new race of people, and Bill Gates is trying to take us out.
Yeah, Twilight Zone. It's
gotta be what it
They
is.
totally covered this. It's one of the more famous episodes. You've got two species fighting over Earth, and they're acting like they're humans.
Maybe they're both aliens, Elon Musk and Bill Gates, but
They're
they're just
different,
in a
though.
human suit.
Yes,
They're different,
exactly.
they're
They're two
different
species of aliens.
races.
That's what's so awesome about that Twilight Zone episode. You think this one guy's from Mars.
That's what this is.
He's got all these arms, and he's telling the guy his whole plan, and the guy he's telling the plan to takes off his hat and goes, "Oh, we know you guys are here, but we've got our guys coming now." And he's got only one eye in his forehead.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think Bill Gates is from Mars, and he's trying to stop Elon Musk, who's trying to go there, and he doesn't want the human race getting there. So Bill Gates is trying to take us out so we never make it to his home planet.
I
Wow.
fucking love it. Look,
Okay.
I
It's starting to write itself, isn't it?
Alien on Alien. I'm in it.
Yeah.
I want it. I
Gosh,
need it.
okay. Yeah, the plot line's starting to come together here. What do you think the odds are of that being the case, Virginia?
50-50.
Oh, really? Okay, 50% chance that this is what we have. We have a global alien battle between Elon Musk and Bill Gates.
Fucking flu fog already got me.
Yeah.
People still throw the, all right, Jbird, get your tinfoil hat on. All right, motherfuckers. Say that to the military that keeps coming out about UFOs and aliens and shit they've seen.
The military's now making tinfoil hats for their soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
what she said.
That'd be, would that completely shock you, Virginia, if you found out that was the truth?
I mean, it would be crazy, but we live in a crazy world right now, Kevin.
would you be
I wouldn't
that
be
shocked?
shocked by anything at this point because I think we're all in a blender of psychotic.
Maybe the Musk Gates kind of scenario may not, but would you be that shocked if you found out aliens were living amongst us? They were in the ocean?
I think this stuff kind of started happening. I think I'd start living my life differently. I honestly, I would probably grow my hair out. I'd start smoking, get tattoos.
Join a band.
We're not sure that you're not one of them, Kevin.
Could be.
There's been-
Well, why do you think I'm bringing up I mean, how do I know so much?
There's been rumors.
I mean, how do I know all this stuff? I mean, I gave you detailed descriptions of what's going on.
You have been invincible to any emotion for many years. That's what the alien robots are like.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
always looks like he's photoshopped in a picture.
Always.
There's some kind of like a vortex around.
If I right
you.
now unzipped my human suit and I was an alien, how freaked out would you be?
I would not freak. I would. I told you, motherfuckers. They're real.
I'd be freaked
I'm
out.
working for their leader.
I'd be like, oh, damn. I was just kidding.
You'd be so proud.
I wouldn't be.
For 20 years, I've been doing a show with one of these motherfuckers.
I'm on the team.
I know.
Gosh, I knew it.
Kevin, probe me. Probe
And
me.
will we be able to finish the podcast, or will we have to quit to let you compress?
I would throw out my other hip.
decompress
I would
and-
be, what the fuck?
How about you, Virginia? Could you continue with the show if I revealed myself as alien right now?
I don't know, but
You'd probably have to back out.
I would probably back out.
Well, are you?
Okay, well, I'll save the reveal until the end.
Are you still Kevin? And you're just talking like
No.
you're
No,
regular.
That's my human name.
He's not Kevin
So when-
anymore. If he unzips and then he's an alien.
No, I'm saying personality-wise, are you now just kind of? Are you talking completely?
Oh yeah, no, the personalities are the same. It's just the look.
I could so jive with that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm still me, baby.
That's what I want for my birthday. Is a Kevin to be an alien.
You just described his perfect birthday party.
That's the perfect day. Find out the host of the radio show you work on is an alien.
And then all of a sudden, and then I bring in,
Oh my gosh.
Bill Gates, Elon Musk.
You're like, I
and just-
knew it.
Gosh, yeah. What a day that would be.
That
huh?
would be big.
Yeah. Just for the record, KVJ TV thinks that Elon Musk takes out Bill Gates in the secret alien population battle.
I mean, the fucker's got a fleet.
Yeah.
He does. You're right.
Well, what a day that would be, huh? If that was the big reveal.
But you're right though. If all of a sudden what happened in the movie Independence Day, there was this huge mothership over New York City, Washington D.C., all over the world, I think a lot of people would start changing the way they live.
Yeah, I threw all caution in the wind. I'm like, all right, whatever. I drive whatever speed I want. I just,
That's the end of the world thing.
yeah, I'm just, at that point, I'm like, whatever. Everything that I wouldn't do because I'd be afraid of the ramifications in 20 years, I just do today.
All they'd have to do is just straight up just park just hover over cities.
Yeah.
We'd end up killing ourselves. We'd freak out. And they would just watch. I told you, these are things. They're killing themselves.
Yeah. Just crazy.
Without a favorite topic of the week.
You got one guy in here hanging on your every
And
word.
if you don't like the topic, it's free.
Yeah, keep your receipt and get your refund.
Well, I want to say thanks to everybody who came out to a Beats Pizza in Royal Palm last night off of Southern. A lot of great photos and people like Chris, who said it was so cool to come out and meet you guys. Great photo there.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Love that kid.
Yeah, there was some really sweet, nice people out there, man.
Yep. We got, of course, Grant is right there. Brought some blueberries.
What a fun picture.
Yeah.
That's so
Angie.
fun.
Yeah, hello to
That's the
Angie.
blueberry pizza, Kevin.
Yeah.
Grant brought the blueberries, and a Beats made a custom blueberry pizza for free.
That
Yep.
just looks like some motherfuckers having fun right there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Joe Ponton popped out there with the Weed Witch, Jill.
He must have gotten there early.
He must have been there early. I missed him.
Yeah, Vicky got
Jill stayed all day. Jill was there till the end.
Yeah, she's our weed witch.
Okay. Cesar, Lily out there as well.
Oh yeah.
Cuties.
So lots of great photos. So nice to see KVJ Nation coming out. Thank you for the support.
Yay. Thank you, guys.
I did. I had great fun.
It was a blast.
It sucked because the traffic was next level awful. I don't know what happened or if it was just the fact that's how Wellington.
It's
Royal
just those
Palm
areas
always
now.
is.
Yeah,
I left my house at 4:45, and I was still 10 minutes late.
Yeah, no, I've got a new realization because there are pockets. I mean, look, I think a lot of us probably have that 5 to 10 mile radius where you typically live in South Florida. That's just how it goes here.
You don't go outside of that.
Yeah, and my wife has a new job this year, and so she's working in Jupiter. And now that I'm going that area, my God, whatever happened to the traffic up there around Indiantown? I-95. I thought it was just a one-time thing. Every day, it slows to a crawl, a standstill. It's Miami-like traffic right there.
Gridlock.
Gridlock. Every day.
Yeah.
It's always, there's no exception. So I couldn't believe that. And then, yes, as I've recently gone out to Wellington and out there to the other areas out west, the traffic is standstill. It's absolutely insane. And they're saying that Palm Beach is just getting ready to pop as far as population.
It's at a point where I almost look at that as kind of a different state. Like I'm going to vacation. It's almost a different world.
It is so far.
Well, I mean, it's why South Floridians, why we don't go anywhere. It's why we have our own little pocket, and we don't know anything about Miami. People don't know anything about Palm Beach. Typically, vice versa, and Lauderdale's basically the same thing, and out west.
And if you're in a mood and you're stuck in that bullshit and you're running late, it's rough.
I mean, you can, and that's why you'll maybe once every couple months you'll venture outside of your little pocket to go venture to a game at one of the arenas or see a concert or something like that. Other than that, nah, forget it.
Well, we have such a wonky, weird schedule. We're up really early. We leave kind of at a time where there's not that much traffic. So anytime I'm driving around and it's 3 p.m., I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I try not to drive during those times because it's so you can't get anywhere.
You're right.
Right. Yeah. Big Prince of Peace, he's not kidding. He said, Kevin can't drive 100 on that road. You're right. If I can't maintain 80 consistently, I don't want to drive it.
Look, I always say, if I ever robbed a bank, you are my getaway driver. You know just when to pull off. You know just when to pull it in.
You know just when to pull out.
Pull out.
That's what I like about you, Kevin. You always pull out on Jason just when you're supposed to.
I love when Kevin pulls out. But I also love when he stays in.
You don't want to get pregnant. So thank you, Kevin.
No, I don't think these hips could take a baby.
No, you could not. You would struggle. You'd have to get a C-section.
I would be a C-section woman.
And Andrea, she kind of solved the mystery. She's the one who brought out Sean. He is a senior at Seminole Ridge High School, grade school, but they live in Port St. Lucie. She's a teacher at Seminole Ridge. Yeah, so that's, like I said, that is a pretty hefty commute every single day. You're upset about your drive? Yeah, for those who don't know, Port St. Lucie west to Seminole Ridge, that's a haul. That's going to be difficult.
I'm so glad that they heard that.
Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Mm-hmm. And I got Danielle. She said, I live in Boca, was trying to get to Royal Palm, but I couldn't make it. Is there going to be another event? Yeah, we've got some stuff we're kicking around. We're trying to get some stuff set up. Now, as far as just basic appearance, probably the stuff we're going to be doing, we'll have KVJ Volunteer Stuff, which is a free event that you could show up to wherever we have that, and you can help out the community. So that's one where it's free. And then we'll have some other KVJ events. Those will typically be ticketed events, but we'll have a few different options for you this year to come out and see us.
We've got some snack pack shows coming up as well, and they're kind of close to within. We got one in, was it April?
We do. So the Crawfish Fest is April 5th and 6th. The snack pack will be there on the 5th, which is Saturday. And then coming up on the 4th of July, the snack pack is going to be at Tradition in Port St. Lucie.
Look, I'm excited for that. We have not been up to Port St. Lucie as the snack pack in quite a long time, and
you're the headliner. You are the headliner on the main stage. You're right before the fireworks. I mean, it is such a fun spot to be in. I love Tradition. That town square is nice.
I got to get in dancing form. Shit, I got to heal this hip and get to fucking dancing.
I haven't been there for a while. I saw today on the news they've put up a heart sculpture.
Oh, did they?
Did look like it, yeah.
Maybe it's for Valentine's.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
I'm going to be up there next weekend because it's the Taste of Little Italy. Jbird's going to be with me.
Okay. It looked like something that was permanent, but I mean, if they put it up just for Valentine's Day, you got to respect the game. It was cool looking. It's a silver heart that looks artistic and doesn't necessarily connect there in the middle part.
I love outdoor art.
Yeah.
Sculpture.
There are a lot of places where that's part of the permit that you get to put up the building. They want something artistic to be done.
I love it. Add to the culture. Right. Add to the draw.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Debbie, she said, please tell Jbird that
Shut
he
the fuck up.
I'll tell him.
She wants me to ask if you're getting a nerve block. They say it can last up to 36 hours. I just had my knee replacement done on December 13th, and they gave me a nerve block, and I didn't have much pain for 2 weeks, and I managed my pain with extra strength Tylenol. Yeah, I've heard that they're finding that is just as effective as some of the other prescription drugs that they give you, the painkillers, and it's
I had
addictive.
it.
It's good.
It's called Exparol. I had a nerve block when I did my facelift, and I can tell you, it was amazing. The low level of pain was incredible. Get the nerve block if they offer it. Exparol is the name.
I'm going to have to put a block on my savings, I'm sure.
Whatever it costs, dude, pay it.
To be quite honest with you, it's the first I've heard of it. Now, I go on Monday after the show, so I won't miss Monday, to get a bunch of blood work done. And they kind of go over and they see if I'm even ready for surgery.
Are you
my
going by
day could change if something's off.
Are you going by yourself?
Tomorrow I am, what's tomorrow? Monday. Yes, I'm going by myself.
Because sometimes it's good to bring somebody for an extra set of ears or eyes to help you retain everything and make sure you ask all your questions.
Yeah, I think
Maybe you should bring your secret girlfriend. I'm sure she's got a vested interest in your hip being back in action. Bow chicka wow wow.
Whatever.
Give it to her.
Okay, well, I mean, Kevin's face. I don't know why I don't talk about my love life on the air. Can I get a Virginia blocker?
Right.
Those aren't yet available.
No, you can't block that.
Yeah. And Michael said that somebody needs to do the video of Jbird going under with the countdown.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
Do I ask the doctor that? Sir, can you please take a video?
They don't like you videoing surgeries anymore because it opens them up for lawsuits.
Yeah. Right.
So a lot of times, as soon as you walk into, I know at a lot of medical offices now, there's a sign that says no videoing, no photography.
Right.
Because they don't want you to have evidence to use against them in a lawsuit.
I feel weird filming I don't even like asking. If I film, I usually just kind of film myself away. I don't know the rules.
Get the meta glasses.
What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. I thought this is another, like a hip blocker.
Rocco has them. They just have a little camera in them, and they just film everything.
I'm so against them.
Yeah, because you're not going to look weird having glasses on during surgery.
You know, you do say all this, and then when I got my tonsils taken out, I think, 23 years old. And I just don't like going under. That part is the only part that makes me feel uneasy because you just lose control and then you're out.
Yeah.
And to make me feel better, I taped my favorite wrestler at the time, Scott Hall, on top of my OR scrub.
I'm sure you didn't look psychotic at all.
The last thing I heard as they're giving me anesthesia, what's on your head? I go, Scott Hall. Oh, you're crazy?
Boy, you crazy.
And guess what?
My favorite wrestler I taped to my forehead. No, you sound completely normal.
I know. And then you wonder why people look at you like a lunatic. You know what, though? I woke up, that fucker was still in my head. I don't know if they took it off and then taped it back on and put it on my
somebody
head.
stuck him up their ass.
They probably got pictures of it in their ass.
I watched it, they all did, and then they taped it right back on.
Hey, fuck around with this goofy guy.
Yeah, I got a text too. It said, I had 3 shoulder surgeries, and I got the nerve block each time. They think it might be standard now on limb surgeries.
Wow, that would be great, Jbird.
Yeah, I think, honestly, they might have told me about the blocker. I don't know. I'll find out on Monday. I'll take good notes.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck you laughing at?
Bring that secret girlfriend. I'm just telling you. It's good to have a second ear and eye.
Okay. You got that, Bird?
What? I can't. What?
Craig has an interesting observation here. He said, Virginia has been on hiatus from drinking so far in 2025. Just to point back, she was the reigning champ of the No Name Movie Game in 2024, and here we are in February, and she has 0 wins.
I know, sir.
Coincidence? I think not.
You're right. It's my magical potion.
Mama needs her medicine.
I run on alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol and grudges.
Alcohol and revenge, which ironically, there is a locally manufactured rum called Revenge Rum.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
They have a cool tour, too. You can walk through. It's in an old firehouse over there close to Dixie. And they kept the fire pole in the rum distillery. It's so cool.
Why are you in such a bad mood trying to fight everybody? I was drinking Revenge Rum. Yeah, sounds like a great combination.
Be calling up all your ex-boyfriends. Bitch, I'm watching you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got a text that said the heart sculpture there and tradition. I think it's the heart of tradition. It's permanent.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done by one of the builders out there, and it's the same plaza as the Southpaw Brewing that's going in. Michelle, thank you for that.
Nice.
So something to check out. Yeah, gotta get around a little bit more often. And Toph says we don't love our southern listeners. Of course we do. I'll be down to Miami here soon.
We love everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging out in Miami in a couple weeks, actually. So if there's some people in Miami who want to hang, we're going to be in Brickell for the Queen's birthday at the end of the month. So Caitlin is getting us a place to stay, I think is what the plan is. Unless
Okay.
they changed it.
Party in Kev's hotel room?
Yeah, well, I haven't, honestly, it's been years since I bar hop Brickell. Boy, the last time I hit it hard. We were staying in a nice room, and they had one of those kind of like little suites at the end of the hall where you could go in. They had chess and things like that you could play, but they had a whole tin of cookies. I was so hammered, I grabbed the whole thing and ate the whole motherfucking thing. I ate like 20 cookies.
Cookie Kev?
Fat Kevin came back for some revenge. You were drinking revenge rum?
Yeah, I threw all caution to the wind. So
I don't think I've ever met Cookie Kev.
Yeah, it was such a bizarre thing. I got that, and my wife's like, "You ate that whole thing of cookies?" I'm like, "I did."
I did. Oh, shit.
What's wrong with me?
How'd it feel?
I'm an animal.
Felt good, didn't it? Felt good.
I don't remember.
He blacked out.
I blacked out and ate
snacked out.
cookies.
He snacked out and blacked out.
Yeah, so it's a special thing. But yeah, we're gonna do the. I hope we're gonna do the Brickell thing 'cause it's been years. I mean, Cannon was very young when we did that. So yeah, we'll hopefully go stay there. If anybody's got any recommendations, I think we stayed at Icon. Maybe is where we stayed. It's
I've
right
stayed there. That's a great place.
Yeah, it was cool. That's where we were. So that was nice. And you just walked right over the bridge, and then you're kind of like right in the heart of it. So if anybody's got any thoughts on where to go, yes, we are splurging. It's a splurge weekend, which it has to be if you go to Brickell. So I'm going to try to drink in the room as much as I can, though, but we'll see.
Yes, bring a cooler.
Yeah, we do. Jamie talking about the Super Bowl and the performance, and she said Pink actually did an amazing national anthem as well, and apparently she had the flu when she did it.
Damn.
Yeah, I think we played a bit of that. There were two of the national anthems that I heard. I'm like, you know what? I think it was Kelly Clarkson and Pink. Now it makes sense on Pink. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, she can do that better than what I just heard. Because, yeah, she's phenomenal. In fact, it's amazing. They've had our greatest, at least female vocalists, I believe, have done the national anthem for a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it's impressive who they have.
You only played one dude, I think, Stapleton. I think everyone else you played today was a female artist.
It was. Somebody had said you got to give respect to Prince. I remember Prince doing a halftime show. Did he ever do the national anthem?
No, I think they're getting it confused.
I thought so too, because they're giving me shit, being like, "Oh, you incomplete list, fuckface."
Who's the fuckface now?
Yeah, I was like, sorry, I left it off. I was only giving you the Billboard list too. It wasn't my own personal choices I was doing there, so call them the fuckface. Lynn. She said, if you watch the Netflix documentary about Whitney Houston, it wasn't Bobby Brown that got her hooked on those drugs. It was her brothers that did.
What?
Yeah, I have to go look at that because
Who put that out? The Bobby Brown doc?
I don't know. Well, I just, the only thing that I know was a correlation of right when I graduated high school, she started to kind of fall apart. And I remember the years because 91 is when she did the national anthem at the Super Bowl. 92 is when she did Humping Around. You remember that song she did with Bobby Brown?
Yes.
That's when they really started to get together. And they did that song, and that was, an okay hit. And they had both, and then she did Queen of the Night and that kind of stuff in, I think, in 94.
She had Waiting to Exhale, which was a hit. That was a big one.
Yeah, that was 96, I think, is when she did all that. But it every year was kind of tick, 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 tick. And then I think it was by 97, 98, the late 90s, where remember that photo they took? She was at a gas station. She was living in a closet.
Yes, that was horrifying.
I remember they showed the photo of the closet she was living in.
Crack is whack.
And you remember she's the one that famously said that.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time you guys listened to Whitney's debut album. Man, that thing is loaded with some heaters. It is just a really good album. You ever hear the song All at Once by her?
Sing it.
All at Once.
I think I have.
I think I have too.
It's a
Phenomenal
beautiful song.
Yeah, Bodyguard soundtrack too. That was 92, I believe.
Okay.
I was crazy about Whitney Houston.
Okay, yeah. I do need to look into that because I need to get my timeline and I got to figure out who to blame because I think I've been blaming Bobby Brown all these years, and if he's not to blame, and I know he said I didn't do it,
In later years, I have heard other people speak that Whitney had her own thing going on. Now, I wasn't there, and they could be lying, and it could be part of Bobby Brown's camp. But they made it sound like it really wasn't all Bobby Brown.
I know he said that, and I never believe Bobby Brown. I don't know why. He doesn't look like it. I just don't trust anything that guy says. But yeah, I need to go correct myself because maybe I'm completely wrong on that. So I apologize, Bobby Brown. I think he was a great talent as well.
Look, it's your prerogative, man.
It is my prerogative. You're
You
right.
can do what you want to do.
Yeah. And Nick kind of throwing out a little reminder here. You know, Kanye's like, oh, what an innovator. He had his wife on out there naked at the Grammys and all that. And she's not the first to go that way. Now, Rose McGowan, she was wearing underwear here, but remember she went the topless thing. She was with Marilyn Manson.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Nick had said that. That was the 1998 MTV Movie Awards, so it wasn't the Grammys.
Do you know how you make Marilyn Manson not look so edgy and cool? Have him dressed just like that in his character, but have him eating an Arby's beef and cheddar. He's like sitting at a mall food court eating.
Takes him down.
Doesn't that automatically make him not edgy or mysterious?
Anybody eating a beef and cheddar looks less cool.
Well, just like he's supposed to be all mysterious, but if he's like in the corner eating a sandwich, it takes away the mystique.
Yeah, what takes away your cool? Faster than anything.
Denny said he used to think Dave Navarro from Jane's Addiction was cool. That he saw an episode of him on that tattoo show eating a Quiznos sub. It just took the cool away.
It does, yeah. There's
One sub can ruin a whole career.
Yeah. Let me see. And also, Nick said Jbird needs to see the movie Companion about an AI fuckbot with feelings. It's kind of like a horror rom-com.
Well, welcome to present day. Because people are, I think, fucking robots, and they're catching feels. And if it ain't happening on the reg right now, in 5 years, you're going to be singing hand-in-hand robots and probably a little bit of a play.
Butt play?
No, well, I mean, yeah, sure. If you want butt play, the robots will deliver.
And do you want to give the butt play or receive the butt play?
I think it's whatever you want, and it's going to get to that point where people are going to be shacking up with robots.
Can you sexually harass a robot?
There will be absolutely a movement for robot rights and stop sexualizing our robots. Yes.
There was a video, and I can't remember who it was. It was, one of some influencer, those little punk-ass little influencers that are out there. And they had themselves a tiny little robot, and they were bullying it. There were like 3 or 4 guys. It just kind of looked like the asshat type. And they were pushing it down, and it would get up and be like, okay, what can I do now? And they'd kick it. And people are like, I don't like this, even though it's a robot. And I was like, that is kind of interesting. Will people, because you're going to have people that are going to be assholes to these robots because they think it's funny. And some people, even though I guess maybe robots don't know and it's nothing to them, but we're trying to put human emotions on it. Be like, I feel for that robot. That's so sad.
There's a movie back from the 1980s, shocker that I'm talking about, an 80s movie, but it was called Daryl. And it's about a little kid who is a government robot, but he looks and acts human, and a family adopts him thinking he's a real kid. They have another son. They're basically best friends. And you can see how people get emotionally attached. Imagine if Rocco was born into always having a robot friend that looked like a human, acted like a human, and then all of a sudden, at his age right now, the robot breaks, and he's going to be sad about that.
Oh, he'd be devastated.
Because that's his friend.
Totally.
If you don't think that's going to happen,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Well, they've done a survey on it and just how open people are to having an AI lover. Now, this is dudes in the UK, done by The Mirror, which they're a publication. 2,000 men they surveyed, and of those 2,000 British men, 80% think that AI girlfriends could replace human companionship. That's a big number.
Keep in mind, technology has made the human species collectively lonelier, and it's only going to get worse.
I believe you are correct about that. We're so not into face-to-face, people communicating, eye contact, interpersonal relationships.
Well, they say we're connected. I've never felt more disconnected.
Amen. Preach on.
81%
would consider marrying an AI girlfriend.
Yeah, I think if you had that same topic 20 years ago, those numbers would not be that high.
83% think they could develop a strong bond with an AI girlfriend. 78% would date an AI clone of their ex. Now we're getting some weirdness here.
Could you imagine that shit? You are walking down the street, you see your ex holding hands with you, but it's a robot?
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Fucking psycho.
Whoa.
80% expressed interest talking to an AI clone of a loved one who had passed on.
See, I don't like any of that stuff because to me, it's not real. I wouldn't really be talking to my mom. I'd be talking to a humanized version that the robots have. It wouldn't be real. I don't know. And if 69 in a robot and she's going, oh, I love it, Bird. It's great. It's amazing. No, it's that.
Now, are we talking about something you're dating or your mom, or is it one and the same here?
I'm just saying, just relationships in general. If it's not real, I can't jive with it. If you're with a lover and you guys are 69 and she's go, oh, Kevin, this is amazing. You know, in the back of your head, you're not really doing that great of a job because she can't. She doesn't really believe that. It's a robot.
But you could be a hero and it'd be in your own mind.
Yeah.
You know, imagine if you're not hitting those buttons for real and you can program your AI so that you are. And then you feel like you're like, oh man, I got it, baby.
Kind of the same theory when I put my baseball game on easy mode.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the world beats you up, the system's got you down, whatever the case is, you go home and just hit home runs on easy mode. Makes you feel pretty good.
I need some wins.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got to tell you, if I had, for instance, like in my house and there was AI and it had the sensibilities of my mom and sounded the same way and her voice and everything, I probably would walk around the house and talk to her. It would probably be my constant companion.
You would like it.
I think I would do it, and I think I would use it. Because, yeah, in my own head, I kind of talk to my mom. And, you know, to be able to do that out loud and have it be her voice. And, again, it would have to learn you enough. Because if it said things that were inconsistent in her voice, I quickly would disconnect and not like it. But if it were just saying the same things my mom kind of would have said, and I really felt like if I didn't know any better, this is my mom, I think I'd be okay with it. I think I'd do it.
No, because they would make the robot completely flawless, and humans are flawed, and I think we need that. We need some flaws in our relationships. If not, you can't relate to the species. Now you got the best version of your mom. And I know for a fact my mom at one point would yell some point during the week. Is that robot not going to yell, or do you program the robot
that would
to
be
yell?
It has to be consistent, and I think it would. You would get the same kind of reactions out of the AI as you would temperaments, tones, voice.
You could
comments.
There could be a call and go, do you want your robot to have 80% great days and then 20% they have a little bit of an attitude?
Well, it may be where you don't even know if they want to keep it legit. You have no idea.
Do you want this 69, this robot?
Yeah.
We know you do.
Well, look, you give if you have a sex robot, people are going to be doing unthinkable things to these things. Just unthinkable things.
Would you talk to an AI version of a loved one if it was believable, Virginia?
No,
Okay.
I'm not into that.
Because it's not real, right?
Right.
You are fading, aren't you?
I am. It's okay.
Oh, shit, you look like you just turned green. You are a witch. You turned green. Holy shit.
I'm just trying to hold it together.
Oh, anytime Virginia
We're
gets
getting
the quiet, I'm like, what's wrong? What's happening?
She's normally not quiet.
Well, me and Kevin are just going back and forth about sex robots.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
like,
think
get me
Kevin's
out of
into
here.
it
This
either.
is miserable.
I mean, really, I don't have anything to contribute. I do not want a 69 a sex robot.
No, I don't either. Let's get that on the record.
Dude.
Dude, I do not want a 69 a robot.
But if it was there,
Look,
would you try it just for once? Just once.
Look, I'm no stick in the mud. If the robot was,
Would you put your stick in the robot's mud?
I mean, well, why do you have it there? Of course you would do that. You're buying a sex robot. I don't think you're there for snuggles, although that would happen. You could set that on there, too.
Some people would want snuggles.
Do you want your robot to have bedroom talk? Pillow talk?
Yeah. 38% of people right now on KVJ TV said if it were believable, they would talk to an AI version of a loved one that had passed. So it is, you're not normal. It's not the majority, but yeah, it's a solid amount of people that would. And like you had said, those numbers might start shifting as the technology gets better. And if it were legitimate, that 38%, maybe like 78 or 88% be like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I've tried it out and I kind of like it.
The more connected,
It's almost like people never died then at that point.
Yeah, but again, I don't know, man. It's not real to me, damn it.
Yeah. Well, I guess that might be the dividing line in the future. People that are still carrying on with their AI loved ones, and people who are like, no way, I wouldn't do it.
They never died, but that's not real.
Technology plus robot equals weird sex stuff. It's going to go down that road.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Daniela had sent an email. She said, could you give a shout out and say that tomorrow in the Port St. Lucie area, they're going to be doing a children's business fair from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Action Academy at Del Rio Boulevard. The kids are going to be selling their products. You can come support our young entrepreneurs. My 10-year-old has her stand, Mia's Music and Designs. She's selling songs that she sings and merchandise with her designs that she drew.
I love this.
Yeah.
Every little kid has a booth, and they're all like doing entrepreneurial, awesome stuff. Good for those kids.
Yep. So there you go. That's something to check out. And go see that cool heart sculpture while you're there.
Yay.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We'll get Virginia out of here so she can go and be ill or get her fluids and all that kind of good stuff in her.
You got to put a warm rag on your forehead.
Okay.
I got a little list.
Give me a list.
All right, you guys enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.